Greetings all you maniacs of minds and grinds, and welcome back to another Warframe weapons showcase. Today, yet another Zaw. Probably the strongest katana you can make in the game. I say that now, but there probably could be a stronger one. The Chaos Blade. So this is the build. Now, it is to note that all of this right here is personal preference, but in a previous video I showed that Condition Overload is stronger than Prime Pressure Point for a number of reasons. Anyway, I still don't understand why they needed to boost critical chance. Because 74% crit chance is a bit much for a Zaw. Also, let's quickly talk about Blind Justice, because this stance is fantastic. My previous favorite was Tranquil Cleave. But because of the melee changes, Blind Justice is so much better. Now, you primarily get this from Stalkers, so there's that. Anyway, this thing is just meant to crit, and it does that very, very well. Now, I will also do a full-on slash build, removing the viral, and just going pure critical damage. I don't have Weeping Wounds. If I did, then that would be crazy, but I don't. Anyway, now, Oberon does not have anything on him, except for corrosive projection, so yeah, there's that. By the way, this Oberon build doesn't die, so anyway. Let's turn on invincibility just so they don't knock me over, and let's see how quickly the Chaos Blade can kill level 125 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. That's a joke, okay? That's nuts. That is just nuts. Why? Why did they have to boost critical chance that hard? And also, this thing's insanity. This thing is crazy. If you make this Zaw, which it's made from these parts, I'd say these are fairly easy parts to get except for the link, but everything else is fairly standard stuff you can get your hands on pretty early. But holy crap, right? It just melted those guys. And as you saw, this right here is just so many attacks at once. And then there's the move forward combo. There's the move forward and block combo with that amazing slide, and then the slam. That slide is just awesome, and it is an attack. And then you have the block standstill combo, which will fling enemies into the air. I don't know how you do that with a blade, but whatever. Devil May Cry logic. Anyway, the other stances are okay, but they're not going to have the just insane damage of Blind Justice. It's not just the stance, it's also the build. So let me quickly put on Steel Charge. Or should I use Valkyr? Yeah, fuck it. Let's use Valkyr. Actually, no. First, I'm going to just put on Steel Charge onto Oberon, because I have to flex that I have put 4 Forma into this guy, one of them being an Aura Forma, and one of them being an Umbral. Why? Because GOAT. Also, he is fantastic at Eidolons now because of the changes and stuff. So, Steel Charge. That is just, you see that's a little strong. I'm going to say that's a little bit powerful, but of course we can go even further beyond with Valkyr. Now this is just a survival build. This isn't pure power strength. I don't have a pure power strength. When I get Valkyr Prime, I will be able to do both, and I do have Valkyr Prime making right now, so she is on the way. Anyway. So we have Eternal War. So yeah, I kill, I get, boosted, and I just keep that speed. And the main thing I want to focus on here with Valkyr is the speed at which she is going to be going with 166 power strength. Mincemeat. Yeah, I think it is safe to say this is probably if not the strongest Nakanas you can make in the game. Is it the strongest Zaw? I honestly don't know. That's a good question. I would say it's definitely up there with the top Zaws, because of the melee change. But even before the melee change, this thing did not screw around. It did not. It would just delete any level of content. I've gone into endurance runs at this against level 150-ish, and the exact same results happened. It was just cleaving through them like nothing. There's no need for this type of power. Anyway, I talked about a pure slash build, so let's do that. Remove the viral. And then we put on Gladiator Might. Cool. And then we also put on Drifting Contact. Why? Because more status chance. 16% status. Now here's the thing with this build. You could remove Condition Overload. But for the sake of consistency, I'm not going to do that. Also, this is going to make me red crit even faster. And to red crit even faster, I could, if it will let me, which I doubt it will let me. No, it won't. I can't put anything on her talons. If I had Helios Prime, or just normal Helios with Deconstructor, which I don't. I don't have the Deconstructor anymore. I sold it like a dumb, because I didn't know you could do. You could put the Gladiator stuff on it and just insta red crit. Anyway, let's see how good the pure slash build is. It's good, but the katana really wants viral. I'm not even user buff. Okay, so red crits. You see this? I'm basically only doing 1 or 2 status types, and I mean, look at these. This is insanity. And not to mention this combo likes to knock enemies down and then do finishers for like 30k or upwards of 100k. And look at that. There was a bit of a difference, but not a huge difference. So if you don't want to screw around with viral, you can definitely do that. You can also put gas on this build. It's not going to really care. But the extra status chance from the dual stats are great. You get this from Corrupted Vor in the Void, and you get this from Spy Bolts. So there's that. Anyway. This thing is kind of a monster, but what if we give it to a certain dragon? Oh yes, I am talking about Chroma. Yep, this is my Chroma. Yeah, I have that much power strength. Yep. But here's the thing, though. I don't have a way to hurt myself. So I'm going to have to let the enemies hit me, which is okay because I'm pretty sure my Chroma is going to live. I probably should put Prime Flow on. Let's quickly do that because I have the room for it. Note that this build isn't technically complete yet because, yeah, I would want more efficiency in this guy. Oh, but don't matter because you're using him for Eidolons, right? No, I don't have Eidolons. Alright, so I'm going to have to let him... Alright, that's my max buff. I'm going to have to kill these guys. Put on invincibility. Spawn them again. And how fast is this going to melt? Very, very fast. Want to see that again? Of course you do. This time without the fire interfering. So I'm pretty sure I set a few of them on fire. God, that efficiency, it annoys me. Look at this. Yeah, you give a strong dragon, a very strong dragon, a very sharp thing, and things die. That's just how it goes. One more time for fun. Yeah, it is safe to say this is probably the strongest katana you can make. I don't even think it's close. I don't think the Nakana Prime has anything on this. Of course, this is a Zaw. And of course, Zaws have arcanes. I mean, I am using pretty extreme buffs, by the way. 720% more damage is a lot. It's definitely not a small damage boost. But either case, this thing is absolutely incredible. It is just... It's insane. It's nuts. So, I love this thing to pieces. This is one of my go-to weapons right now. It deletes, okay? It just deletes. I go down a hallway, I'm just doing this combo, and everything I run into basically gets cut in half. Like, they don't get a choice. When this is in the room, the enemies don't get a choice of whether they live or not. No matter the level. This thing even takes down, like, Noxes, who have, like, 90% damage reduction. Actually, I'm going to show that real quick. Let me spawn in, like, level 110 Noxes. Because that's, like, the level that you would normally see them in the game. Quote-unquote normally. It's only really when you are doing the Kuva stuff. So let me spawn in, like, I don't know. Let me just spawn in one of these guys. Wisp doesn't have anything that's going to do anything. Hi. Oh, you have damage reduction? Yeah, what's that? They do have damage reduction, by the way. So if you break their helmet and shoot them in the head, they are much weaker. But if you don't do that, you're going to have a hell of a time killing them. But this thing don't care. Damage reduction? High-level enemies? The fuck is that? Let's actually go max. Just for fun. I did not mean to do that. Just for fun. Let's max this guy out as high as I can go for now. Not that. Level 125. Hello. It is going to take a little bit, but he can't do anything. The viral slipped off, and now I'm red critting. Now, yeah, as you can see, Noxes are tough. They are tough as hell. But he's dead. That didn't take too long, to be honest. And your teammates are going to be shooting at him, too. Adding more status procs for you and condition overload. So, that's the Chaos Blade. It's no joke. This thing is no joke. Did I just create the strongest katana in the game? Maybe. I don't know. I could probably make a stronger one. Maybe if it had more status, it'd be stronger. If I had Weeping Wounds, it would probably be stronger. If I had a Riven, it would definitely be stronger. But I don't care about a Riven for this thing. Where would I put it? There's nothing on here that I could get rid of. If I got a Riven for critical chance and status chance, then I would probably get rid of True Steel because this Riven's position would probably be higher than True Steel. Or if it had critical damage and status chance, I would definitely get rid of Organ Shatter. God forbid they buff Organ Shatter. Don't. Anyway, well, they're probably going to because, why not? Anyway, this thing is incredible. It's fast, it's powerful, it's got good range now because of the melee changes. It's a lot of fun, and goddamn, it's just like the Chaos Blade from Dark Souls. If you didn't get that reference, it's powerful, but it doesn't hurt you like the one in Dark Souls. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Zaw showcase. I have a lot more Zaws. Oh man. Melee is just so damn powerful in this game right now. Jesus. So thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Trilby, we trust.